Hey everybody, this is the 2022 Royale Super Bowl between the Ann Arbor Otters, Ann Arbor Fighting Otters maybe, and the Jersey Rebels. Let's go take a look. These were the number one and number two seeds of the season. And just the Otters in this one. And the Otters get the ball first. They have driven from their own 25 past midfield. So we just cut the third or fourth play in. 3-4 showing blitz for the Jersey Rebels. This is a units draft league that we do every year. Off tackle right to AJ Dillon. He's gonna pick up 7. Guess wrong. And you take like Ann Arbor took the Seattle quarterbacks as one of their picks. They have the Atlanta offensive line. They have the Denver receivers and the Green Bay running backs. So that's how you build a team. And same way with the defensive units. The Jersey Rebels have the Rams defensive line, and it was a 3-yard pick. I guessed wrong. And we'll see what the linebackers are. Trayvon Walker. Team 3. I lost internet connection or something. So I don't know where it got cut off, but basically we got the first drive of the game. Ann Arbor Otters against the Jersey Rebels. Ann Arbor was the number 1 seed, 13-2, and Jersey was 11-4, two best records in the league. There's a 9-yard pickup on 1st and 10 from the 12, so it'd be 2nd and 1 from the 2. I guess that was 1st 10 from the 11. Excuse me. Curl to court and 7. Guess wrong. Touchdown, Gino. And Ann Arbor Otters take the ball all the way down the field and get a touchdown on the first drive. So I was saying I might need to get somebody to pick this up as the play-by-play announcer. See, I can't see anybody else who's online now. That would be in my league. Let's see. So let's see what Jersey can do with the ball. And I was speaking. We had may or may not have caught this, but this is a Battle Royales is a draft league where you draft units, put together a team. We have a 10-day draft. So you take 10 units: offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, defensive backs, quarterback, halfback, tight end, off wide receivers, and the tight end unit also includes the fullbacks and the blocking backs. So, as you can see, Jersey Joe and his Jersey Rebels are led by Tua Tagovailoa, who's the Miami quarterback. They picked the Philadelphia halfbacks. This is a 2022 set, so Miles Sanders was still on the Eagles then. They have the Las Vegas tight ends. Darren Waller is included in that group. New York Jets wide receivers. So 2nd and 7. You don't want to fall too far behind this Ann Arbor team. They've only lost twice all year. The pace is slowed down here. I don't know if there's some internet problems or what. I got kicked out of my StreamYard broadcast. Maybe Joe's just taking his time. Off tackle right to Miles Sanders. Man in the zone is going to keep it to a 1-yard pickup. Third and 6. Fullback 3 wide set with Moreau as the fullback. The Ann Arbor defense has a 0 at cornerback with Michael Jackson of the Seahawks. So they got the Seahawks cornerbacks. Tariq Woolen's there. Short pattern to Moreau. He's single covered, and that's going to be incomplete. So that's the way you want to start a championship. You get the opening drive, you drive down, get a touchdown, and you get your opponent to go 3 and out on their first possession. Yard return can take it out to 39. I should mention that Battle Royale plays with kind of an older set of rules. No dump offs, no white dice 6. Just what you see on the cards, your cards against my cards, what you see is what you get. I have toyed with the idea of adding some of the modern rules in. So far, I haven't seen the need to do that. 5-yard pickup, guessed wrong on Dylan's card. See, he's got Dylan in there as the fullback to go with Aaron Jones. But in this fullback blocking back set, people see that and they're like, oh, I'm not that afraid of A.J. Dillon. So they call it a pass. 2nd and 5 out to 44. We got Bob. Let's go. What's up, Bob?
How you doing?
Good. I'm glad you showed up because I have my son has his flying lesson at well, not flying lesson, but his Civil Air Patrol. Flying lesson got canceled, so he's in the Civil Air Patrol, and we have to go to one of their meetings at 6:30. So like an hour, less than an hour, I have to leave. So, would you mind taking over the play-by-play if I just leave the broadcast up?
Yeah. Let me change to my laptop because I'm on my phone. I can't really see that much. I'm gonna log off. I'll come right back.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
There is a 4-yard pickup on 2nd down that gets them a 1st down. So Ann Arbor effectively moving the ball down the field. 3-4 showing blitz here as Joe looks to stem the tide. A.J. Dillon's still in there. Flare left to Chiggy Okonoko, and that is going to be a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 6. So his defender was a 5, and the white die was a 6. So usually that would have lost 2 yards, or at least 2/3 of the time. Gino starting off a torrid 6 for 6 for 39 yards. Sticking with Dylan, he's going to save Aaron Jones till the second half. It looks like 14 carries left for Dylan. Sideline right to Jerry Judy. It's going to be a 4-yard pickup on Gino's card. He's a pretty good flat passer, and short pass with the must runs works well too. 3rd and 2, 3-4 short blitz. Just got that 4 nose tackle. Gillen and Jones running up against inside has been the play so far. He's got Jones in there this time. Pitch out right to Jones, going in and run this time. Joe put 2 men in the right side to plug it. It's a short gain on Jones's card. You can see why he's not doesn't want to burn through all of Jones's carries. He's got a really great guest run card, but his carries are limited compared to Dylan's. Still not that bad. There's 19 left. Dylan's got 14 left. But he's saving those premium carries since the other one's working. Square into Judy, guessed wrong. 2 men in the zone. It's going to be on the D card. First incompletion of the day for Gino. Second and 10. Down out to Jones, and there's a sack. Here's some pass rush pressure, and that was something that Tyke mentioned to me when he was deciding who to play in the semifinals. He left Joe to me and told me to let you deal with his pass rush. That is a nice set of pass rushers there with Aaron Donald, Josh Allen coming from the linebacker spot. Look at his pass rush isn't that scary. But it gets Tyke fits because Tyke's got the Atlanta offensive line. It doesn't have that great pass blocking. 6'3". He's got 3 pass blockers, 7 pass blockers, 0, 3, 5. Slant to Chiggy. Guess right. Covered by 5. Incomplete. And I'm not sure how his kicker is. Let's see if he goes for the long field goal. And also he's just going to go for the punt. His field goal is only 2-3 out to the 37. So maybe a run on that one would have gotten him into the field goal range, but instead he'll be content to pin him back. But successful there by Joe to keep it to a 1-score game. But welcome back, Bob.
Yep.
So Joe, Tyke got the ball first, drove down, got a touchdown. Joe went 3 and out. Tyke drove all the way down, was in field goal range, but got sacked outside of field goal range, and now Joe gets his second possession.
Oh man, what's going on? Cancel. Freeze. Sorry, froze.
Yeah, we're having some kind of internet problem. It's when I started the broadcast, I couldn't even start it right away. It said StreamYard's having like unusually high traffic.
Yeah.
But that was like a bigger problem because it looks like there was a disconnection in the game too. Maybe there was like a little glitch in the matrix here.
Yeah.
Because they have crashed. Let me get back in again. I think they, it said, it didn't say spectator left. It said, the user dropped or whatever, which usually means they're having a connection problem, but we'll try to go back in again. So what's your latest Strat exploits? What have you been up to lately?
Oh, man. I'm in a retro league. We just kicked off the 1980 season. That's called the Bicentennial League. It's a fun league. I have Craig Morton as my quarterback. He only has 1 or 2 more years left. As a Giants fan, it kind of pains me to have Craig Morton as my quarterback,
I hear you.
but he was pretty good in 1980 and 81, so we'll see.
Yeah, got to write him out. I've noticed in those retro leagues, if you don't have a good quarterback, you're in trouble. I guess maybe they start to spread out a little bit in the 80s, but in the 60s and the 70s, usually there was like there was tiers of quarterbacks, and if you didn't have one of the guys in the top tier, you were in trouble.
I agree. I find too with these leagues, the offensive linemen don't pass block as well as they do these days. So if you get a good pass rush, you're kind of golden.
Right. You can use defense to win you some games.
I'm in another league where flat pass run is, if you guess, it's what's it called? It's considered as a run.
Right.
And it's so different than any other league I've played before. Have you ever been in a league like that?
I have, and I found it very difficult to get. There's two things. We actually did that one year. We tried it in SFFDL, the draft league that I run, and one guy just blew off running the ball at all, and he had Joe Flacco when Joe Flacco was like a flat pass wizard. He threw the ball like 860 times that year and ran it like 30.
Right.
And he made it to like the semifinals or something. I was like, it just puts way too much emphasis on the flat pass.
It really does. And that league is some crazy stuff goes on, and the scores are through the roof. But sometimes those scores will be like 40-34, and sometimes it'll be 6-0. It's really strange. I see a new number popping up here.
Got it.
Should I join the game too, or just go off this screen, Dennis?
I think it would be good if you joined, if you don't mind.
Let me join.
Just because when I leave, if we have a crash like that again, that's going to be tough. I'm gonna have what I would like to do before we leave is maybe switch over and have you share your screen.
Yeah.
And that way you can get back in again, and you'll be the one that is kind of controlling the presentation, if you will. I'll be still controlling the broadcast, and once I drop him off, I should be able to get back online. But the game should be close. I don't know. If we have any more crashes, it might just be to halftime by then.
I keep I'm getting an error. My game just crashed on me. I tried to join it. Let me try one more time. I don't want to blow up their game. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it said spectator joined, and then
that was me.
Yeah. Do you have the playoff league? You have to have the playoff league.
I have the playoff league. Actually, let me update the league. Do I need to update the league?
You don't have to, but it would be good. Might as well.
Let me do that too.
So 2nd and 6 here for the Jersey Rebels as they try to get this ball out of their territory, at least flip the field if they can't get any points. Of course, they'd love to score. Miles Sanders in the backfield, and halfback blocking back set with Darren Waller as the blocking back. Pitch out left to Sanders. Guess wrong. Nobody home. Goes on the D card though, and the guard can't make the block. Nick Leverett's a 0, and the white die was a 6. Offensive guard +8 or +3. So we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line for the Rebels. The defensive line for Ann Arbor is Cincy's, and they're using a combination of their outside linebackers and their defensive linemen. Trey Henderson's one of those guys that can play outside linebacker or on the line. That was his first round pick. And in our draft league, when you draft a unit, whoever drafts the unit first gets everybody that's in that unit. So he was able to do a clever draft pick by grabbing the Cincy defensive line. It included the linebackers. 3rd down 3, 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bomb to Garrett Wilson. Single cover by 0, nobody in the zone. And he hits the long gain, only 35 yards, but that's going to flip the field at the very least, take it out to his own 45. But that kind of Tyke kind of feel like he avoided avoided a bullet there, because that's like the second worst result you can get on a long gain. If it would have hit an edge, it could have been a touchdown. It would have been a touchdown probably. So first and 10, out to the 45. We're in the second quarter now. Tua Tagovailoa, one of the better quarterbacks in this set.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm going to reboot. I'll be right back. Sorry.
No problem. Quick out left to Foster Moreau. Double cover, but by a linebacker, so it's only one man in zone. And a good thing, because that was an interception split. We should also look at the defensive cards. Based on the units you draft, you can get various ranges of defensive cards. Ann Arbor is good against the run, average against the pass, while Jersey is good against the run and also average against the pass. So mirror images of each other on the defensive side. 2nd and 9. The only house rule we have is that you cannot go to a 3-3-5 or 3-2-6 defense unless your opponent has 3 wide receivers on the field or it's 3rd or 4th down. Pitch out left to Sanders, one man in the zone, guessed wrong. That'll be a 7-yard pickup on Sanders' card. Third and 2 now. Square out left to Corey Davis, single cover, throwing at a 5 linebacker. And it's going to pick up 7. Tua makes the connection and keeps the chains moving down to the Ann Arbor 40. This is the best drive of the game so far for Jersey. Curl to Corey Davis. It's correctly double teamed by Jalen Phillips, but it's still threaded in there. And now we're into field goal range. It's a good call by Tyke there, but better execution by the digital Tua Tagovailoa. Off tackle draw right to Sanders. Nobody's in the zone. It's going to be an 18-yard pickup down to the 9-yard line. So Jersey is looking to get this in the end zone tied up. Full house formation for the Rebels.
Back.
All right, slant to Darren Waller, 4-minute zone, guess right. That's a touchdown. It hits the receiver reading and it hits an edge for Waller. And that's going to put Jersey just a point back. You can tie it with his extra point. Kaimi Fairbairn comes in. The kick is up. The kick is good. So since are you watching the game on your laptop now?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and present. Click that little button at the bottom that says present,
Okay.
and then I'll put yours on the screen.
Do I do share screen or
Yeah, share screen. That's it. Yeah, share
share
screen.
screen?
And do like entire screen. And then it'll show up here for me to add in.
Okay. And share. Now pull up the game.
Yep. And then I'll tab to the game, and there you go. Now you're sharing the screen.
Okay, cool.
So this will be good. Looks like Tyke says he'll be right back. So
Okay.
So that flat passes run leagues, is that KSFDL?
Yes.
Yeah, I was in that league a while, many moons ago. And the person who runs it, Brian Fulham.
Yeah.
He's in our battle royale league. And,
yeah, Brian's cool.
yeah.
He's a doctor. He's a podiatrist in Florida, I think. Mike is in that league. Mike Asprut. Butch is in the league. You'll be happy to know I have Russell as my quarterback, and he's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not. Trust me, that's his worst card ever.
I know. Yeah.
Maybe his rookie year would have been a little worse, but
yeah,
it's a rough one to play with. But it's like you said, it's not that bad. No, especially with the flats as runs rule.
I just finished the season. I'm 11-4-1. And,
wow.
I'm sorry, 10-5-1. I lost the last game, but with him as my quarterback, and he actually did. I was actually surprised. I didn't think I'd have a shot at all, but I won my division. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah. But the whole flat passes run, it's a whole different. It's a different game.
For sure.
It really is.
For sure. So when do the playoffs start? Right, like
next week, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Nice. I'll be pulling for you.
Thank you.
Cool to see you advance a couple of rounds. Although it's tough. The deeper in the playoffs you get, the tougher it's going to be.
Always. Alrighty.
So the game is tied 7-7.
Yeah.
Ann Arbor's sticking with AJ Dillon as their main bell cow back. He does use Aaron Jones in key situations. There's an inside run to Dillon. Nobody in the zone. Picking on that 4 nose tackle. It's going to be a short game for 17 yards. It's so hard to call run. You're always worried about getting, hit with a bomb or a short pass. It hits a long gain on the receiver card. But if you just let your opponent run willy-nilly, that's a recipe for disaster. But Joe knows what he's doing. He uses those linebackers in the showing blitz, the plug zones, and he's hoping to land on the D card.
This is a great matchup because Tyke's been in the last 3 championships, I remember, and Joe won summer sprint last year, right? So
yeah, these are 2 of the teams that are always in the mix.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you should look at that. Let me pull that up. Since you're sharing the screen, I can look this up real quick without missing anything. So Joe did call run there. Off tackle right and went back to the pass call. Nobody in the zone. It's going to be a first down. So let's see our champions list. Yeah, so Tyke won last year, beat me. And the year before that, I beat him, so he was the runner-up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he's been in the last 2. So this is going to be 3 years in a row for him to be in the championship game. Sideline right to Jerry Duty, 2 men in the zone. But it goes in the offensive cards, 6-yard pickup.
Yeah.
And you're right. Joe did win summer sprint last year or the year before. Let me look that up too. I'm just getting ready to kick off summer sprint. I was waiting for the last guy to pay before I did the random draw, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and set it up for tomorrow maybe.
Alrighty.
I'll send something out because I think he's out of the country or traveling, so he'll pay before he gets back. I just don't want somebody to I got a bad pick, I'm not going to pay.
Yeah, I know. Right, exactly. Yeah.
I'm down and out to Aaron Jones. And there really are no bad picks. I mean, you can win from the top or the bottom. I'd be interested to see where these 2 drafted from.
It's a pretty deep
I'll probably,
pool, that league. This 1987 season you're talking about, right? So it's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
deep.
Joe won the summer sprint last year in the 1999 season.
Yeah, so last year I played him in the first round, and it came down to the wire. And I in this battle royale, he just nipped me. Also, I said, Joe, you have to play me every playoffs because I seem to be your ticket, so to the
But it's
championship.
funny though, you could see like so he won he won it, but he had a couple games early in the playoffs where he could have got knocked out. It's like
Yep,
sliding doors. You get one play um, doesn't go your way in that first round game and you lose, and
yep,
if that would have gone your way, you could have won the championship.
yep.
So
Well, you said it last year. I think I remember you saying like every team has a chance in these tournaments, and it's so much fun because there's no bad teams. Even if you have a losing record, all these teams are so well coached and balanced. It's tough. It's a gauntlet.
yeah, you're building a team from scratch, and everybody has their own strategies, but you have like a really strong league, really balanced league, unlike most of these draft leagues where you
Yeah,
always have guys that are rebuilding or totally out of it.
yeah.
Down out there Aaron Jones here on 3rd and 1, 14-yard pickup and a fumble split, but he doesn't fumble it, so first and 10 at the 12-yard line. But that's one of the things I like about the league is that you don't, number one, everybody starts from a level playing field, and everybody's going for it, and there's no trades, so nobody's going to be like, oh man, that trade just ruined the league because it made one team super strong.
Right.
Short pass to Chiggy, guess wrong, 3-man in zone, defender can't make the play. It was a white die 6, the 5 defender just misses it. Touchdown, and back on top are the Ann Arbor Otters.
Nice drive.
That was very impressive.
Let's see. 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 9 plays, 70 yards. Not bad.
So he's had 3 long drives. If you look at that ball
Let's
position,
take a look at that.
12-play drive to 9-play drive, 8-play drive, 9-play drive.
Wow.
That's 9-9. So he's that one that was a 9-play drive that he didn't get any points on. He got sacked out of field goal range on the 3rd down or a 2nd down. That made it tough for him to convert. So far, yeah, the offense of Ann Arbor is really having their way with Jersey so far. But the good news for Jersey is they can go down and put a drive together and tie it up right here. 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Short pass to Darren Waller. Guess right, 13-yard pickup.
Tua's got a great card in this league, this season. Really good card.
Oh yeah. He burned me in the playoffs. I could not stop that offense. Yeah. And that's a sneaky good combo of running backs. Not sneaky good, but Miles Sanders is blatantly good. But you have somebody like Kenneth Gainwell in there that has those plus 12, plus 13s, guess wrong.
Yeah.
On his card, that makes it tough to stop.
Yeah.
Especially when he gets in the red zone. 6 or 7 so far for Tua. Pitch out right. Guess wrong. Nobody there. 4 defensive end. Should be good for the offense. And he gets 5 on the deep card. And that's the other thing too. You can make the greatest call, but players make plays, and if it lands on the defensive card and the defensive end is a stud, a play like that can get stopped. That could have been, the 6 roll where defensive end +1 or +5, and he makes the play.
Yeah.
Not every good call is going to give you a good result, and not every bad call is going to give you a bad result.
Yeah, it kind of evens out at the end.
For sure.
You can get diced, there's no question, but it tends to even out.
Yeah, absolutely. 2nd and 5. Pitch out right to center. Same call. Nobody's in the zone. Defensive end is a 4, and he's going to make the play. Holds it to a 2-yard gain. DJ Hill. And I'll bring up third and 3.
He puts Gainwell in. Let's see.
Yeah, Gainwell's very good guess right too. But sometimes he'll do that just to show that he's going to call run and then wind up passing it.
Mm.
Oh, hounds are howling. I'll take a left, correctly keyed. Two zones plugged. It's going to be a loss of 2. And that's the kind of championship level quality defensive calls that you get from Tyke. He sold out, stopped the run. Now Joe can punt it, or he might wind up going for it. Pushing him back to contain probably makes it harder for Joe to go. And he will punt.
Yeah, that was a great call by Tyke.
And it came out on a good result, So he got the right dice roll. And that'll stick in the back of Joe's mind too.
Yeah, just curious. Tyke is good run, average pass. Okay.
Yeah, both teams have the same identical 3-4 defense, good against the run, average against the pass.
All right, good.
So, bombs will play a part today. It won't always be, these long drives that Tyke's put together. He'll probably uncork one, but Joe's strength of his defense is those cornerbacks, a 6 and a 5, locking down Sutton and Judy. Inside run to Dillon. Guess wrong. Joe's pulled that defense where he puts the linebackers in the blitz zones, and Tyke's just running it up the middle. A.J. Dillon's got 11 carries for 74 yards.
He's got a strong offensive line, 2-5, 2-6. He's got a tight end 6. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very good running offensive line.
Yeah.
Pass protection isn't that great. And we already saw Joe get a key sack earlier. Inside run to Jones this time hits the short game. See, and he's getting the good calls, and it's hitting on his cards on the offensive cards guess wrong, which are really nice. Let's see. Quick look at the box score. Ann Arbor's rolled up twice as many first downs, 14-6.
Okay.
And they're 4-5 on third down. Ann Arbor is 4 of 5 on third down. That's why these long drives just keep going. Obstacle right to Jones, and he's getting himself into good position here. First down to get 6 yards. Instead of run block, like you pointed out, at the offensive line. The guard, Chris Lindstrom, paves the way on that one. And then he'll go to the flat pass, mixing the short pass. He's keeping the chains moving, keeping the ball out of the hands of the Rebels, using up clock. Joe and Savoy 7 runs for 62 yards. Both backs are having really effective days. Fly right to Chiggy, and he's double teamed correctly. And that's going to be a loss of 3.
Ooh.
So that's a huge play. Talk about another championship level play. Both these coaches have earned their stripes, and that takes him out of contain. And Tyke's going, gosh, should have just ran the ball, even though he wouldn't have broke a big run because it was a white die 4. I would have gotten him a first down.
Even his nickelback's a 5. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, the defensive backs are the Jets' defensive backs. So DJ Reed's a boundary cornerback 5. Nickelback is Michael Carter, the 2nd, and Sauce Gardner is the other cornerback. Crossing back into Judy. He's covered by Sauce, and Sauce says, "No, thank you. I'm going to put my sticky, saucy fingers on that ball and grab it." No return. So they'll start from their own 41, but Joe's got to feel good about that. Got a big stop there. Just when it looked like the Ann Arbor Otters were putting together another one of those long drives that were going to end in a touchdown.
Got all 3 timeouts. You can play nickel in the last 2 minutes, right? If I remember.
Sorry, I got bumped off again. Say that again. Repeat your question.
You can play nickel in the last 2 minutes, right?
Last 5 minutes of either half, you can go
Okay,
to
right.
nickel. Yeah, that's the other exception. And any time in overtime, I believe. And of course, when your opponent has 3 wide receivers in the game, or it's third or fourth down.
Right.
So, have we gotten a first down play, or did I?
No, nothing yet. Still first down.
Okay, they might be stuck because we had another one of those glitches where it just popped up on my screen that the internet was having trouble. They're still good. Yeah. They're still connected.
Fly.
Guess wrong. Corey Davis covered by a 5 and a 6.
Long gain.
He's going to hit the long gain, 33 yards. Big play. But again, this is the second time we've seen a long gain hit one of those middle numbers when an edge would have given you points. So let's see if Joe can cash it in here. Plenty of time. It's going to take him down to the 26 of Ann Arbor. And guess wrong, that was a long gain. Guess right, that was incomplete. So big play there.
Yep. I think I would have guessed run too, by the way, but that was good. He had one man back in the zone, but still
lift him home. But that's where Tua shines, is that guessed wrong. You already have the 8 and the 9 guessed right, and you had in the 5.
Yeah.
There's a slant to Moreau with nobody in the zone, but he was doubled, so that brought the linebacker in the zone. So a successful double team keeps it to a 3-yard gain instead of a 10-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Clock's down to 1 minute. Neither coach using timeouts yet. 2 tights, 2 wides for the Rebels. Miles Sanders in the backfield. Crossing pattern to Garrett Wilson, correctly double teamed. And that'll be incomplete. 3rd and 7. 52 seconds to go. Mm-hmm.
3 men would have been incomplete too. So.
Yep, I think either way. So Moreau's in the backfield, 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa does not have a end run card, but he does have an okay must run card. As a matter of fact, he'll get you 7 yards on 2 through 7. 7 yards or more on 2 through 7.
That's pretty good.
But I don't think his must run comes up that much. It's only on a 4. So maybe a crossing pattern to Elijah Moore, single cover by a 4. Yeah. And that'll be incomplete on the quarterback card and lead to a field goal try for Ann Arbor, for Jersey. To cut into that Ann Arbor lead. Fairburn kicks it up and good. 14-10. This one goes into the end zone.
And there's no, for those that don't know, there's no dump off passes in this league, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
We play a kind of an old school style of rules.
Yep.
Because when I started the league, I wanted it to be as fair as possible. I didn't want people to be blaming the dice, which it's silly because you're always going to wind up blaming the dice in a dice game.
Yeah.
But so you have just no dump offs, no white dice eggs. Just what the cards say is what you get. Pitch out right to AJ Dillon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to lose a yard. And you might see him just let the clock run, save his carries. Let's see what he decides to do. Could go hurry up. Now let's run down to 8 seconds. So 2 more plays here.
See, my screen's frozen now. That's interesting.
Oh, wow. You're right.
Yeah.
You have to get out and get back in again.
All right. Let me, I'll boot right back out. Should I send it back to you?
No. Just keep going because I'll give him the play-by-play radio call.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but that way because if this happens when I'm gone, I want you to test how to, it's still going to share your screen.
Right.
There was a sack on that play after a bomb to Judy,
Oh man.
and that takes us to halftime.
Close window.
Yeah, I'd use the task manager to do that.
Task manager.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You got it. Close
I
the
got
program.
it.
Nice. You're an expert now. Look at that, Bob.
Yeah.
You know how long it takes? It takes me so long to get people.
I host virtual meetings on Zoom. I've become a savant at this stuff, Dennis. I
love it.
Yeah.
We really need to get Strat to reprogram their online connectivity method, because there's so many problems in this game. It's a great game. I love it, but it would be so much better if it had the same kind of connectivity that you see in other games. Okay, so you're connected. They're at halftime. They're having a break. Let me show you another trick. So when you connect like this, it won't refresh the screen until a play's run. But you can move your cursor to the center where the two things are, and just move the field, like make it a little wider or a little lower.
Oh, really?
Narrower. Yes, and then it'll refresh the screen.
Oh, wow.
Okay. You move it there, and I move it back.
All right.
That way you can see what's going on.
Yeah, I like that. That's great.
Okay, so now you can get your card image and everything else back up.
Good. All right, that's good.
So taking a look at the halftime stats again, this game, it could be like things would have gone a little different. A one-sided blowout for Ann Arbor, but Jersey got that big sack that stopped the drive, and then an interception that stopped another drive. So right now the yardage is 206 to 155 in favor of Ann Arbor. 4 of 6 so far for Ann Arbor on third downs, 2 of 5 for Jersey. And the time of possession, 19 minutes, almost double time of possession for Ann Arbor, as he's gone on like 3 or 4 of those long drives. But only 2 of them ended in touchdowns. One ended in a punt after getting sacked out of field goal range, and the other one in an interception, just as he was getting into field goal range.
And Jersey had 2 long passes that really, really helped them. One to Wilson, one to Davis.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. And
so both teams using the strength of their respective teams. The quarterback card of Tua has been huge, and the defensive secondary of Jersey has been good.
All right, he kicked off and run away.
Okay, so I'm going to hand it over to you. I got to take my kid, so I will be off for a little bit, but I will jump back on.
Okay.
Once I get over there.
All right. So it's 14-10 as we start the second half. Tyke just did a kickoff touchback, and Jersey Joe starting off with the 2 tight ends. Sanders in the backfield. $14-10 after the first half. Type of game that we expected between these two. Pitch out to Sanders. He's double teaming Wilson. And a long gain, 56 yards. He rolled the 2, and he gets a long gain. That's quite the way to start the second half. So Jersey Joe takes it right down to the Ann Arbor 19. In field goal range right away. Staying in the double tight end. Quick out, 0 man. And a sack, no fumble though. Sack 13. He got in there though. He got in there. Wow. 7-yard loss. Big play. Big play. I guess that's fair after rolling the 2 and then getting that. So Second and 17 from the 26. Quick out. He's double teaming Moreau. And it's still on a right guard, short gain, 14-yard gain. Wow, that is frustrating. But still, he makes the play. Tyke is a master at calling the double teams. But he got them the card, right card, and the number. 3rd and 3. Gets back to sack and gets right into position where he can call a run without containment here. Gainwell in the backfield. Third and 3 from the 12. Hitch, 0 men. 8-yard gain down to the 4. Tyke was king on Gainwell, which is what worked last time. And then Joe, in the first half, similar situation. Joe did call run. This time he called pass, 0 men, and he hits the play. 1st and goal from the 4. That puts him 3 for 6 on 3rd down in the game. Going to be in a full house formation. Waller the tight end, Davis outside. Inside run to Sanders. He's keying Gainwell. 2 men in the zone, and a 7-yard hits the wrong card, and he's in for the score. So Jersey takes the lead here to start the second half. Miles Sanders paying dividends. 9 runs for 99 yards. Extra point is good, 17-14. So the long run gain, big sack. He overcomes the sack. Big 3rd down play, and then a score. It was pretty quick, 2 minutes and 42 seconds off the clock. And touchback, Ann Arbor starts, 17-14. Dylan and Aaron Jones for Ann Arbor had 2 pretty big halves in the first half. Dylan in the backfield, he calls run. Guess right. No gain. $13 runs for Dylan in the first half, 7 for Jones, both averaging over 5 yards a carry. Jones now in the backfield, 2nd and 10. Pass, double teaming Judy. Guess right. Gets the card on Smith's card, 11-yard gain, 1st down. Double teaming Judy with a 6 on him. So Sauce having help, but still. Three, 4 blitz. Dylan now in the backfield. Smith 13 for 17 on the day. 2 T's with a pick. Screen right. 5-yard gain. Kept the man in the zone. 2nd and 5. Jones now in the backfield. Hitch to call in 2 men in the zone, and he's guessed right in the card and a 6-yard gain. Gino, 15 for 19. Sutton with his 2nd reception of the day. Jones in the backfield now. I really like Tyke's offensive line. 2 5s, 2 6s. Right now he's pitch out right. He guesses it right, and +5. So the running game really working well for Ann Arbor here. 2nd and 5, he's in Jersey territory. He's been moving the ball all day. Off tackle, guess right again. +3. 3rd and 2 from the Jersey 45. Running game really working well for Ann Arbor. Three, 4 showing blitz. Down and out. Guesses run, so it's guess wrong. 3 men in the zone. And, ooh, just missed. Just missed him off. 3 to 7, 11, and 12. 4th and 2. What's he going to do? He's going for it. Kind of felt he might do that there. So let's see. 4th and 2 from the Jersey 45. I'd go for it too here. Staying in the 3-4. Jones in the backfield. Guessing run. 2 men. Oh, it's a curl. Curl and a 12-yard gain. So guess wrong. 3 men in the zone. He hits Sutton and a 12-yard gain. Big, big, big conversion on 4th and 2. Dillon now in the backfield. Sutton guarded by the 5. Still he got the 3 men in the zone. That's what helped there. 4 men. No gain on the linebacker. The left guard, 5. Left guard is rated a 4. 6 came up. 2nd and 10 from the Jersey 33. One of the few times Dillon's been stopped for no yardage. 14 runs with 73 yards. Crossing pattern to Judy. Goes past 4 men in the zone. Judy guarded by 6. And it's picked off. It's picked off again by Sauce. His 2nd interception of the day. Oof. Big, big pick. Another drive. No return. Oh, man. 2nd time that Sauce has picked off Gino on a drive for Ann Arbor. Jersey takes over at their 20. 6:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sauce with his 2nd pick of the day. Wow. Pitch out right to Sanders, guessing pass. Here we go. Short gain, 19 yards. Miles Sanders heating up here in the 2nd half. Long gain to start the half, and now a short gain just there to start this drive. 10 carries for 118 yards. Wow, 11.8 average. That's pretty good. I'll take that. 1st and 10 from the 39 for Jersey. Pitch out right again to Sanders, double teaming on +6. So right now it's the Miles Sanders show. 2nd and 4. And now Gainwell comes into the game. Let's look at Gainwell's card. Yep, pretty good. On guess wrong. So 2 consecutive runs. Off tackle again, guessing pass. And no gain. So there the defensive card came up for Tyke. He had 1 man in the zone. Definitely helped. Let's see what 0 man would have been. Same play. 0 call with same call. 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation. 3 men out. Gainwell still in the backfield. Big play here in the third quarter, 5:06 to play. The Battle Royale Championship. Two Titans going at it. Nickel D. Square out to Davis. He's guessing run. He's got the man in the zone, and it's a 6-yard gain. He rolled a 6. 5 in the zone rated, and he got the 6. Woof, big play. Big play. So 1st and 10 at the Ann Arbor 49, 4:30 to go in the third. Wow. The only thing that would have worked was a 6, and he got the 6. It was guess wrong, but did go on the D card. 2-11 for 14, 142 yards. Both quarterbacks very, very efficient. So far, the story of the game is turnovers. Quick out left to Waller. He's flooding the run zone. No man there, and it gets a 4. He did guess it right. 2nd and 6. Tyke decided to flood the run zone and left the flat open, calling flat pass right, and he did get the quarterback's card. 12 for 15. Waller 3 receptions on the day, 26 yards, and a DT. Quick slant to Waller, man in the zone, calling pass. He's double teaming Wilson and Davis, and a +3. That one was on the D card. So 3rd and 3. 3:18 to go in the third. This might be 2 down territory here, the way these two guys are going at it. Let's see. Gainwell going 3 wide on 3rd and 3. Gainwell in the backfield. Wilson's guarded by a 0. Davis a 5. Moore 4. Waller a 5. Gainwell a 5. He decides to go to him. Third and 3. Square out left to Davis. He's doubled. No gain. Wow. Would have been the receiver card. And there's Tyke again with a great call on D. 4th and 3 from the 42. I think if he would have gained, he's going to go for it. He's going for it. I knew it was 2 down territory. I probably would have been a no-brainer if he gained a yard or 2, but 4th and 3, you got to think about it, but he's going for it. 4th and 3. Here we go. Go big or go home. Same players on the field. Gainwell in the backfield. Crossing pattern and more. 4 men. Incomplete. So he did not double. He did bring the safety in just in case he decided to run it on an inside draw, our run, and incomplete. 1st and 10. Ann Arbor takes over on downs. Great game. 2:42 to go in the third. Turnover on downs on 4th and 3. So it could not convert on 3rd and 3 or 4th and 3. Long, no man in the zone. He's doubling Judy, and it's incomplete. He's covered by the 5. Oof. Nice call there. There the defense pulled out that one for Joe. Down and out to Jones. It's covered by a 0 and incomplete. He guessed right. So it's 3rd and 10. Back-to-back incompletions for Gino. Haven't seen that in a while. Shotgun formation. He's a nickel. Jones stays in the backfield. Jones is guarded by a 0. Everyone else is guarded by a 5 or 6. Sauce with 2 picks in the day. Bomb the Hamler, and he's being doubled. Incomplete. Incomplete. Defender back in zone 0. On the one man and 0. Oof. And so he goes 4th and 10. 3 incompletes. Joe guesses right that time. So just like Tyke did on doubling Davis, Joe guesses right on doubling Hamler. Gino goes 3 and out. First time, I think, today that Tyke went 3 and out. Let's see. Yep. Out. First and 10 at the Jersey 15. We've got 1:30 to go in the third. First 2 drives started with runs. This one's going to be a quick out to Waller. Guess right, he's doubling Davis. And snap fumble. And I don't know what happened. Oh, man, my screen just froze again. Ay. All right, we got to come back. The suspense is killing us, right? I'll be right back. My screen just froze. Oh, boy. And it looks like Joe recovered. Okay. Slant to Waller. He's doubling Wilson. And it's complete for a 13-yard gain. Sorry about that. Two of 14 for 20. Start of the fourth. Pitch out to Sanders. He's double teaming Wilson again. And it goes on the D card, and he loses a yard. 2nd and 11. Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a great fourth quarter. 2nd and 11 for Jersey. He had one man in the zone there. That helped. It would have been +3 otherwise. Pitch out again to Davis. No man in the zone that time. And an 8-yard gain. He did drop someone down on the other side, but he ran away from the linebacker. 3rd and 3. So Tyke did put a linebacker in the zone, but it was the wrong zone. 3rd and 3 for Jersey. Sanders, 14 carries for 135 yards. Gainwell now in the backfield. Waller with him. Waller being covered by a 0. Wilson being covered by a 0. Third and 3 from the 39. He calls pass, screen left to Gainwell, one man in the zone, incomplete. So Tyke holds. 4th and 3, and Jersey has to punt. 49-yard kick down to the 12. and a fair catch. So Ann Arbor starts from the 12-yard line, 13-12 to go in the fourth, down 3. Jersey scored in the opening drive of the second half, and that's been it. Tyke did have a drive going, and then he got picked. Joe came down at turnover on downs. Tyke went 3 and out. Joe drove, fumbled the ball, recovered it. So let's look at the box score here. Tyke just stepped away. Joe's waiting. Let's see. Pretty even in yards, 292 to 248. Time possession, 25 to 20. Joe was losing by 10 minutes at the start of this half. He's cut it down. Both quarterbacks, Gino, 16 of 25. Those 2 picks to Sauce really, really hurt. Running game, it's been the Miles Sanders show so far, but pretty even stuff we're here with Dillon and Jones. Really, the plays, the story of the game are these 2 picks for Jersey. The 2 picks for Jersey. The snap fumble that was recovered also for Jersey really big because that Ann Arbor would have been in field goal position. Looking at the ball possession in this game, only 1 3 and out for Ann Arbor. That's the one that just took place. They did go out at the end of the on 2 downs, but that was the end of the first half. So Ann Arbor touchdown, punt, which came off a sack, touchdown, interception, end of half, interception. So 2 drives here. Thwarted with the interceptions, and this drive was going well too, except for sack really, really helped Jersey. Jersey punt, touchdown, punt, field goal, touchdown on downs. All right, here we go. Jones in the backfield. Jones covered by a 0 if he decides to throw a pass, short pass. Calling run, and he guesses run. 1 man in the zone, +6. Ten runs for 76 yards. 2nd and 4. Good first yard gain for Ann Arbor. Second and 4 from the 18. Pitch out right, guess wrong. He's doubling he guesses pass here. Doubling Judy. No man in the zone, and a short gain, 18. Guess wrong. Some nice chunky plays there on the guess wrong for Aaron Jones. 18-yard gain out to the 36. So a good start on this drive. 1st and 10. Jones stays in the backfield. He's been hot. He pitches out to Jones. He does guess run this time. And -6, the dreaded 5. The dreaded 5. Guess right, -6. Guess wrong would have been 0. -6, 2nd and 16. That hurts. Jones stays in the game. He calls run again, 0 men in the zone, 9-yard gain. All right, 3rd and 7, got it back, and now he's 3rd and 7. No man in the zone. 3rd and 7, 3, playing nickel. He's doubling Hamler again and incomplete. So he had 4 men in the zone and he doubled Hamler. He did have a man back in case it was a bomb. And there was no completions on the card anyway. Guess right was incomplete. Jersey receives the punt on their 23. So Ann Arbor goes out. That -6 on the end run really hurt. +11 on the return. Nice return. So Jersey takes over it. We got 10-12 to play here in the Battle Royale Championship. Jersey on their 34-yard line. Ann Arbor's been stopped in the last 2 drives. Sanders in the backfield. He's going deep to Davis. Not double. There's a must run on to his card and a 9-yard gain. He was doubling Moreau and Corey Davis. But the must run really helped there. Tua picks up 9. Tough break for Tyke. Hit the quarterback's guess right card on Tua. 2nd and 1. Gainwell now in the backfield. Three wide. Tyke calls nickel. He's running it and guess run. He does put man in the zone, and he still gets 3 yards. Yeah, Gainwell has a good card there on the off tackle right. So 1st down for Jersey on their 46. 9 minutes to play. Good start to this drive. Sanders now comes back in the backfield. Guessing right. No man in the zone. Pitch out right. But he does guess right, and he gets 5 yards. The offensive tackle there, who's a 6. That paid dividends on that. Well, now Gainwell's in there. 2nd and 5. Zero men. If you had man there, would have been off tackle draw and a 7-yard gain. 7-yard gain. Tyke did have 2 men in there to guard against the inside run, but he went off tackle. So 1st and 10 on the Ann Arbor 42. Slant to Waller, doubling Waller, incomplete. Again, 2 men in the zone. So the zero man right here in the middle did bring 2 men inside to stop the run. Good double because it would have been a 14-yard completion otherwise. Big double on Waller. 2 of 14 of 22. Waller, 5 receptions for 42 yards. Pitch out right. He's guessing pass. No man in the zone, +5s. So, again, I think this is 2 down territory for Joe. 3rd and 5 on the Ann Arbor 37. 6:54 to play. He goes 2 tight ends. Keeps Sanders in the backfield. And Tyke is going to be a nickel. He's doing a hitch to Davis. He was doubling Waller, and it's a +7. He did guess right. Kept the man in the zone, but he doubled Waller, and Davis makes the catch. 1st and 10, 6:18 to play. In field goal territory now. He's running it again, and 1-yard gain. Defensive end makes the play. So a D card. He did guess pass, but it went on a D card. No man in the zone, but the D end makes the play. 2nd and 9, 5:42 to play. Sanders 17 runs. What does he got left? He's got 10. He's got plenty left in the tank. Curl to Davis. He does guess run, and it's incomplete. Look at that. He rolls a 7. Lots of chunky plays on the wrong card, and he rolls the 7. 2, 7, and 10. And bingo. Big play for Tyke. Bad break for Joe. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for Jersey. 5:24 to play. Touchdown would be really hurting for Ann Arbor. Field goal keeps them alive. 3rd and 9 from the 29. Moreau in the backfield now. He's covered by a 5. Shotgun formation. Crossing pattern to Moore. He's doubling Moreau. And it's incomplete. So Tyke with a big stop, getting that 7 on the previous roll, and then the incomplete right on Tua's card. 4th and 9, Fairbairn lining up. Fourth and 9 from the 29. Here we go. And it's good. Variable roll dice 7. Field goal attempted by 0. And Fairbairn puts it through. Oh, what a return. 50-yard return for Trim and Smith. And it's out to the Jersey 47, I believe. Wow. Wow, what a play. Yep, Jersey 47, 50-yard return. He hit that one there. Here we go. 20-14. Big return. Jones in the backfield. 4:30 to play. This is exactly the type of game we expected. And Arbor's been held in check. They had that big pick here, and down and out to Jones. He was running Key Jones, and defender 13-yard gain. He's guarded by the 0, and boom. He's on the 34. Touchdown or bust here for Ann Arbor. 3:54 to play. Jones stays in the backfield. Flair left, guessing pass, and it's minus a yard. Second and 11. Jones stays in the backfield. Pitch out, one man in the zone. He is guessing pass, and it's no gain. Zero man would have been +2. So hit the D card. Break for Joe. All right. Slant to Chizzy. He's doubling, 4-man in the zone, and it's incomplete. 4th and 11 now. He's got to go for it. You back, Dennis?
I'm on the phone. Where are we at? What's the score? How much time is left?
2:42 to play. 4th and 11 for Ann Arbor on the Jersey 35. It's 2014 Jersey. It's 4th and 11. I'll fill you in a second here. So he's Jones is in the backfield. He's doing a quick out on 4th and 11. Quick out, and an 8-yard gain, and he's turning over on downs. He was double teamed. There's been some great double teams by both teams. So Jersey takes over on downs. he did a quick out on 4th and 11, trying to catch him in a 0-man zone, but he had one man there and he got an 8-yard gain.
What's the time left?
2:24. Jersey has the ball on their 27. 3 timeouts.
All 3 timeouts?
Yep.
Okay. So Jersey's really turned it around after trailing 14-7.
Yeah.
They've been in control.
The second half started out with a long gain run by Sanders, and 2 plays later he scored a touchdown, and then they went. Tyke drove down the field. There's a 10-yard gain for Waller on a flat pass. And then Tyke drove down, and then Sauce picked him off again in Jersey territory. Second pick of the day for Sauce, and that really hurt. They went back and forth, and then Jersey had a little bit of a drive. He scored a field goal. It's 2014.
Good stuff. I really appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, it's been fun. 2:06 to play. 1st and 10 for Jersey on the 37. He puts Gainwell back there now. And Tyke's got to make a stop. He just called timeout to stop the clock. So the Jersey gets a first down. That could be it. Curl to Davis. He does catch pass. 3 men in the zone, and it's incomplete. Covered by a 5. So now it's 2nd and 10 with 2 minutes to play. So hit the deep cut. What's that?
You gotta have 2 really good calls here.
Yeah.
Or 2 good rolls.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 from the 37. 2 minutes to play. 2 timeouts for Tyke. Gainwell in the backfield. It's like watching Bobby Fischer play. It's really, oh man. He calls pass and he's calling run for Gainwell. It's a 10-yard gain, and that could do it. That could do it. First down. Big gain. So Tyke called pass. Joe called run. 10-yard gain for Gainwell. That card guessed wrong. It's loaded with yardage here. So 1 timeout for Tyke left. 1st and 10 for Jersey. 1:52 to play.
So with 1 timeout, you go 145 and then 45. So you're gonna if he goes run, he'll be 4th down with like 22 seconds left or 15 seconds left.
So he's got Gainwell in the backfield instead of Sanders.
Yeah, I think with this rule set, you just run and take your chances.
He's going off tackle. He did guess. He called pass, and it went to D card -1. Timeout. So 1:45 to play, 2nd and 11. Tyke is out of timeouts. Sanders now comes back in. Nope, he puts Gainwell back in. So Gainwell back in. Now you got to call run here, right? I mean,
yeah. If you're on offense, you got to call run. You're on defense, you got to call run.
Yeah. Although Tyke just called pass, but it's all right. So let's see. Gainwell in the backfield. He does call run, pitch out, no man in the zone, and it is a 3-yard gain. As the D card came up before, Tyke's DM made the play. So 3rd and 8, 1 minute to play.
So another run here, it's going to take it down to 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
And then you punt, and then you get the ball back with 8 seconds left.
Yep.
That's not likely. So you just
pitch out left, 8-yard gain, and that's the game. First down, and that's it.
So he's not even going to get another chance. So
no,
great job. Congratulations to Joe.
Yeah.
Comes up with, if he's back-to-back, not back-to-back. It would have been back-to-back champions for Tyke, but Joe's gone summer sprint and then battle royale, so that's kind of back-to-back in its own way.
Somebody won back-to-back, right? Exactly. But this was just a heavyweight fight between 2 really good coaches. I think the turnovers really hurt Tyke, and also there was a snap fumble late in the third quarter and that Jersey had that he recovered. If Tyke would have recovered it, he would have been in field goal range, a different game. So
yeah, and that sack in the first half when Tyke was in field goal range,
yeah,
that if he had those 3 points on that last drive, he wouldn't have had to go for it on fourth down. He could have kicked the field goal, and we might still be playing.
yeah. And that's the game, 20-14. Jersey is our champion of the 2022 Battle Royale. And once again, Bob Middleman warmed them up for the championship. So anyway, that really a lot of fun. Thank you for letting me do it. It was fun. Just looking at the box score real quick. Actually, the time possession was only like 2.5 minutes, right? It was 9 minutes at the start of the first half. 10 minutes, actually. It was 19-9. Ended up being 31-28 and a half, roughly 28-44.
Yeah, Jersey really turned it around.
Yeah, Jersey had 358 yards total offense. Ann Arbor 295. Really, those 2 picks by Gino. This is the story of this game, and that sack. Really, that big, and again the snap fumble. But great game.
Really, really good.
Jersey recovers from a 14-7 deficit and pulls out a 20-14 win.
Excellent.
That's it.
Well, thanks. I don't know if they're going to come on. I doubt it. But because I see Joe doing the recap and Tyke saying congrats. So I guess we'll just shut it down here.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to shut the program. Let me go to StreamYard. All right, man. Thank you for everything. And I don't see them coming on. So we'll call it. All right.
Okay. So take care.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.